Start recording. Hi. So this quadru quadriplegic quadruple amputee cornhole champion. Good heavens! I hope that I said that entire title correctly. It's been about a week since I've said that title in the slightest, so I'm bound to make some mistakes within the arithmetic of that entire title. But there has been an update on Dayton Weber and the not necessarily the case, but something strange that has come up about him. And we're going to read through that in the article. You can see it right here in the title of the article already. And that is that Dayton Weber has has been pictured with a swastika scar a couple of days before the shooting, and we're going to read through this article, and we're going to have a look at that picture as well with the scar. And yeah, let's have a look at it. Of course, there's Dayton Weber, that smug smile of his. Quadruple amputee Dayton Weber was captured on camera with a swastika-shaped scar just days before allegedly fatally shooting a friend. In the footage obtained by TMZ with metadata that dates the image to March 16th, which was a week before the shooting he's accused of, the 27-year-old was photographed with a racist mark seemingly carved into his gut. Yeah, so that's interesting. I did see that photo um, uh, before making this video, and it it was really carved in there. There was. It doesn't look like the guy that carved it knew what he was doing exactly. He was just haphazardly making the mark within his stomach, and you can see he even made like a couple of mistakes in it. He'll have a look when we look at that photo. In another clip from the same cache of footage, Weber can be seen drinking brown liquor while in the driver's seat of a car, with white powder on the center console of the vehicle nearby. Which, this is also interesting because in the first video that we did about him, there was a video of him doing a handstand, sniffing cocaine, and then immediately from that, loaded a gun and shot it out of his window, which he was clearly he was clearly cognizant of what he was doing. He was imposing with the mark. Maybe he got it while he was in a drunken stupor and then a cocaine high. And I was like, oh man, you know what would really be awesome? A swastika. Because people who get high tend to do incredibly stupid stuff. Um, so it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if he was busy drinking and sniffing coke um, on the off of the center console. In March, Weber was accused of shooting and killing Bradrick Michael Wells and then driving off with his body, according to the Charles County Sheriff's Office. Weber was driving with three friends in a Tesla SUV in Maryland when he got into an intense argument with a front-seat passenger. The argument ended up turning violent when Weber allegedly shot and killed Wells. Well, it's not allegedly anymore because he did say that he did kill him. Now it's just a case of is the killing justified in self-defense or was it uh, unjustified manslaughter or first-degree murder? I can't really remember that exact claim, but it's definitely murder. The passengers in the vehicle got out of the car when Weber pulled over. He asked for their help in moving Wells's body, and when they refused, he left them on the side of the road. Weber is currently facing life in prison over the shooting. Hot damn, life in prison. Good heaven, if he wasn't a football while he was still a football player, he's definitely going to be the football player then. According to his lawyer, Weber shot Wells in self-defense. He had to kill or be killed. That's what this case is. Weber's lawyer said outside the courthouse, "I think the evidence is going to be clear that this was not planned, something that was not premeditated. This was someone in fear who did not know how to handle a situation that was such a traumatic event. This has always been a self-defense case. He is not guilty." I mean, it could just be like a crime of passion, something that he decided and did in the blink of a moment. Um, we saw last video that he is prone to fits of violence. Um, being that he was screaming at his ex-girlfriend Tori, and that he had shot out of a window after he got into an argument with Wells. He was prone to violence. He had violent tendencies. So it could just be that with this argument, it was the one that just broke the camel's back and it killed him. In previously released pictures, Weber can be seen climbing a ladder towards what appears to be an elevated hunting blind with a rifle strapped to his back. Weber built a name for himself. Okay, it's just going back to who he is, and oh my goodness. I've, this is the first time that I'm seeing this photo. That's interesting. That is interesting. He looks like a PS1 character. Okay, and it looks like that's that. Yeah, that's it. So let's see if we can have a look at this photo. Yes, there we go. You see right over here. You see, it looks like he made a mistake, or that the person who did it made a mistake. Um, while cutting the swastika into his belly and just carved it a little bit, just a little bit too far. And there's also some more cutting marks over there on his stomach. So this wasn't a new thing. It wasn't a new thing for him to get cut, it seems, because there's a lot. There's a lot. I can count at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, you know what? Maybe that one just merged into that one. Maybe it was not a mistake, but still. And this was either premeditated or done in a drunken stupor or on a cocaine high. That's that. Might as well skim through this article, see if there's something new here. Jason Robert, the quadruple amputee and professional cornhole player suspected of fatally shooting another man in his car, continues to be in the hot seat as more disturbing content of him surfaces. Okay, they have obtained a handful of old photos and videos displaying questionable behaviors spanning from last month all the way back to 2019. One image appearing to show Weber with what looks like a red swastika etched or carved into his stomach is relatively recent, with metadata dating it to March 16th, 2026. We've learned the We've learned the first clip above, showing Weber drinking from a liquor bottle in a car with white powder scattered across the center console, goes back to July 2025. So this is also not a new addiction. It is something that's clearly been persistent, suggesting some of the troubling behavior isn't new. Yeah. There's more. A separate image of Weber sitting in the front seat of a car while holding a gun and wearing a clown mask has been traced to Halloween 2019, adding yet another layer to the growing digital trail. But the most alarming piece may be a video from early 2025 allegedly showing Weber firing a gun. As he previously reported, Weber is accusing of shooting and killing 27-year-old Bradrick Wells. Okay, so we know about this video. This is another video. Just how many videos are there of this guy shooting guns? Holy crap, this is the fourth one. Because there's the one where he's firing the pistol, then there is the one where he is firing the I think it's that other one when he was doing the handstand. Then there's the one of him shooting the hunting rifle that was strapped to his back. Now there's this one as well, which is another video. Hot damn, 4 videos of the same guy shooting a gun. Law enforcement has not publicly confirmed any connection between the weapon in the video and the killing of Wells, but the resurfaced footage is already raising serious questions about Weber's past behavior and mindset leading up to the shooting. Again, this just gives us another rundown of the case, another mugshot. This one is not smiling, which is nice to see. Weber was located in Virginia, where he was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and more and more. Ooh, we'll need to find out what happened over there. Okay, he's due in court on May 6th. I'm recording this on the 24th of April, so it is. It's in 12 days. No, not 12 days. What the hell am I talking about? No, it is. It isn't 12 days. 12, maybe 13. Either way, it's 2 weeks. Basically 2 weeks. I'm gonna make another video when we find out what happened in that court case. This crap has really gotten me invested, man. Just that initial title alone of the quadriplegic amputee cornhole champion. Good heavens. And the fact that I'm tired is also not helping because I'm recording this like 12 a.m. Yeah, I think that's a good time to go to bed. Cheers. Have a good evening. Bye bye.